everyone. This is Helen. I've immediately started getting a phone call right on the thing. Hello? Hello? Who is it? Who? Me? Who's me? Who's Ola? I think you've got the wrong person. Bye. Literally, it hit the dot at 2 o'clock and someone calls me on the phone saying, hi, it's Ola. No one knows who Ola is. So, I am super nervous. I've been doing like nervous dancing, real sort of Renata Bliss hours, you know. I'm your freestyle dance teacher, just like doing this. Right. So, hi. This is your chill charity stream, in which I am going to attempt to make crumpets and try and make scones for the second time, because the first time they all came out flat. Yes, this is my Azu shirt. This is my lovely lady. Right, so I'm going to switch over to my Google Doc, where I actually have loads of things prepared to say, because we need to do a load of housekeeping. So, bear with me un secondo. Okay, alright, so, as you should already know, we're going to be donating to the Black Curriculum today. This is a UK project which goes into schools and teaches kids about Black history, so I think it's super important. And, you know, I don't have to tell you why, I guess. If you are totally new here, Rusty Quill, which I'm very happy to be a part of, is an entertainment company and podcast network focused on audio drama, I guess. We create 3 weekly podcasts. That's the Magnus Archives, Rusty Quill Gaming, and Stella Firma. You can find us on Twitter at the Rusty Quill. The website is rustyquill.com, and the Patreon is patreon.com/rustyquill. Up until literally 2 minutes ago, this channel has mostly done games, but we are branching out now with me and with lots of other people. So if you like what you see, subscribe, tell your pals, and we have a Discord server that you can find by going to the website and clicking on the social tab. So, with that out of the way, here's how to donate to the Black Curriculum. Just go to their website, that's theblackcurriculum.com/donate. You can use the bot command !charity for the link, and it will tell you how to do that. And then send your receipt along to mail@rustyquill.com and give the donation amount in the email title, because the receipt actually doesn't tell you, apparently. And then Anna will let me know how much we get. We have some reward goals. So if we get to £500, I will tell you my most embarrassing story from when I was a teenager. Don't worry, it has a happy ending. It's not super cringy. It's just, I think of that moment many times. For £750, I will read you a little story I wrote when I was 6, which I found in a cupboard recently. In fact, I will show you the front cover. So this was from my primary school. And I will read you the thing that I wrote in there. So, yes, that is the £750 goal. If we get to £1,000, I will make a cocktail and we'll run a little poll for you to choose which alcohol I put in it. So, I have 9 different alcohols on top of my fridge. So the poll will just be pick a number from 1 to 9. And whatever it is, I will base the cocktail on that. And then we'll have a drink and we'll see how it goes. So if we hit £1,500, I will sing Big Boy Man. No explanation necessary. If we hit £2,000, I will open the floor for you to ask me anything about Rusty Quill Gaming. And I think that's almost everything official that I need to say. I have my phone open with the chat over here. I can see everyone saying What goals? Yes, I put a lot of effort into thinking of these goals for you. So, if you don't already know who I am, my name is Helen. I am on the Rusty Quill Gaming podcast, and I play Azu, who is a 6'6" orc with bright pink neon armor and a big smile. I am also on Stella Firma as Enola, and I have had 2 lines in the Magnus Archives as Melanie's therapist, and that's all I've done for the Magnus Archives. In these streams, I've done cooking streams on my own personal channel before. Now, usually, I need to make it clear, I'm not an expert. Like, if you want an expert baker, you go to Anil. I am going to just do my best, and we'll see what happens. This is very much a me experimenting stream. I am not going to teach you anything. We are not going to have perfect results. We are just going to take what we are given. Before we start, a couple of content warnings. There are probably going to be knives shown. There'll be potentially sudden loud noises if things fall out of my cupboard or if I have to find saucepans. There's going to be generic kitchen sounds like chopping, clinking, clanging. I'm also going to have food on camera, and I will be eating it on camera. So there's probably also going to be some faint mouth sounds as well. A warning for skin complaints too. I have a pretty bad patch of eczema on my right hand, and my hands will be in frame. So, just to be aware of that kind of thing is like, what else? Usually I would be singing a lot, but for the last couple of weeks, Twitch has been really cracking down on copyrighted stuff, and I do not want my first appearance on the Rusty Quill channel to result in us getting taken down because I sing like My Chemical Romance or something. So we're going to go with just random public domain stuff today. So I'm going to be singing like Frere Jacques or something. I don't know. Because I can't bake and not sing. This is impossible for me. What else do I need to tell you? Oh yes, there's probably not going to be a break today because this isn't going to be a very long stream. It's probably only going to be about, I've planned for it to only take about 2 hours, but we all know things can go very wrong in the kitchen. So, sorry. If you do need to dip out, please do feel free to do so. Oh, yep, here we go. Someone's yelling so long, good night. Oh, I wish I could sing that song right now. What else? I'm not going to be very active in chat because I'm going to be facing my stove, but I will come and check in when I can. And I think that's about it. I'm going to probably just kick us off with the first donation. I'm going to donate this much. And just a reminder, that is theblackcurriculum.com/donate. Gonna enter in my email, because you have to lead by example, don't you? Continue. I will donate that much. Continue. I'm not going to say my card number out loud. That would be exceptionally silly of me. Confirm. Confirming card. Billing address. I'm sorry, this is very, very riveting, I know, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not just expecting you all to do all of this. I am starting this off. There we go. And I have done my donation. All right then. Now, to... Did Johnny reveal his phone and card details? Johnny! All right, so let me message Anil to say how much. Like, I can just get hold of Anil because I'm very special and important. You will need to email it to mail@rustyquill.com. There we go. So now Anil knows. We can add that. And now we are ready to begin. So, let's see if I'm going to attempt something now. Let's see if this works. Did it work? Is it good? Are we okay? Did it? Oh, this is all very new, and I'm experimenting with lots of things right now. Yay! Looks like it worked. Fantastic. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to try and make the crumpets. Just to show you, these are crumpet rings. Is what you make crumpets in. And this is the recipe that I'm going to be using. There's a recipe on the back here. So, first things first, we need to get 100 milliliters of water. So I've got my measuring jug. I'm going to go over to the tap. 100. Oh wait, that's grams. Balls. Right, let's just be... That's about 100. Okay. And also, we need 275 milliliters of milk. I'm afraid I only have skimmed milk today. I'm assuming that won't actually change much. So in we go. Oh, fuck, don't. Oh, no, I did it. Oh, sorry. The other thing is I'm not allowed to swear. And actually, swearing is sort of my native language. So I'm going to try not to do that, but I'm going to I'm going to slip up from time to time. Okay, that's about 200 milliliters. I'm going to top that up a bit. There we go. And it says to heat the... let's put this in the fridge. I'm going to heat the water and the milk together. So this goes into the pan. And I've put that on a very low heat. I say very low. It's a medium heat. And we'll leave that there while we do some sieving. Okay. Yep, swear jar for me. Sorry everyone, I have let you down already. So 250 grams of sieved strong white bread flour. So we're gonna get my the scales are too big to fit on the camera. That's fine. Oh god. Okay, so now I'm remembering that the last time I had this packet of dough out, it was absolutely, this packet of flour out, it was covered in dough, is what I mean to say, and it's all dried on, so that's very gross. So I'm just gonna clean that over the sink quickly. Okay. Yes, I'm very sorry. I take back my F-bomb earlier. So, how much was it? 250 grams. So, measuring. This is the measuring time. Measuring. Here is a measuring rhyme. There we go. 250 grams. Just about. Is that 250? Yes, it is. Okay. So, I've got to sieve that into here. Oh. I'm trying to be as careful as possible not to get flour everywhere and to break my streak of always getting flour everywhere. Because if you have ever seen me bake or cook anything before, you will know everything gets everywhere immediately, and that is part of the joy of cooking, but also it means I immediately have to like wash all my clothes. Okay, so that's 250 grams of strong white bread flour in there. Add the yeast. We have yeast. Let's get oh god. Usually I get all my cutlery out in advance, but I was trying to get all the tech stuff right, so I forgot. So in with about, that looks like about 7 grams. That's like a teaspoon. In we go. And what's next? 1 teaspoon of caster sugar. Oh, I need to check my... Oh, very nearly did another F-bomb just then because I forgot to check on my water and milk. It is now certainly warm. So warm that I'm going to have to leave it to cool for a minute. Anyway, add a teaspoon of caster sugar. We've got a new bit of caster sugar to open. So, there we go. Amazing. Didn't get sugar everywhere. I expect an award. Okay, 1 teaspoon. And then half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, which I have here. Let's see. Oh, yes, I'd love an Azu apron. That would be so much fun. I bet Azu would love to bake. But then again, you know, she is played by me, so I am biased. That's about half a teaspoon. Do you know what I realized recently? You can get, like, maybe all these recipes are actually asking me to use, like, an actual measuring teaspoon. But if they are, then too bad for them, because I just use actual teaspoons. And we need half a teaspoon of salt. So, here we go. Salty, 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 lads. There we go. So, we need to mix this up a little bit. Go. What are you all chatting about? You don't have to get me an Azu apron. But if you did, it would be nice. Right. I'm going to leave my milk and water to calm down. They're too wild. And I'm going to check on the spreadsheet. Where's Anna on the spreadsheet? Okay, everything is chill, everything is calm. In we go. All right. So, let's see. This is still what I would call hot and not warm. Also, yes, I did just put my finger in it to see how hot it was, which, I do not recommend. Please don't do that when you're checking temperatures of things. I just have no respect for my own limbs. So, we are 18 minutes in, and I have already put my finger into something inadvisable, and had to give it a minute to cool down. What shall we do in the meantime? Can't do anything. Right. I could just put it in, but I'm worried that, like, because I know yeast is alive, and I don't want to accidentally boil the yeast, like, you know, like a crab. Ugh. Do you know what, though? I will tell you something. I've got some extra yeast here. And I got this notification from Royal Mail. They said, oh, your package from Lush has arrived. And I went downstairs to get it, and that yeast was just in the post box. For, you know, why? I mean, the Lush thing did arrive, but I was so confused. I was like, did Lush send me yeast instead of the products that I ordered? Why would they do this to me? What are they trying to say? I could read you the back of the Crumpet thing. It says, actually no, that'll probably count as advertising, which I don't want to do. Let me have a look at what you're talking about. Yeah, I bet Lush does want me to bake. I also want me to bake. That's why I did this stream. Come on, are you cooled down yet? Am I going to have to put this in the fridge? Am I going to have to put an ice cube in this? Oh, I can't believe I've fallen at the first hurdle. Can you believe it? I bet you can. What I will do is I'm going to move this. While that's cooling down, we're going to chop some dried apricots because The scones that we are making. Oh, warning for clanging because I'm going into a very messy cupboard and everything is going to fall over. So bear with me. Okay, because we're going to be making apricot scones. So, ooh, I have an email. Oh, it was my donation receipt. We're going to be making apricot scones, so I should chop up some apricots to put in them. Alright, so let's put that over there in the bin corner. I haven't taken my bin out for a while, so there's just like a pile of rubbish in some Amazon boxes on top of the thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Again, sorry. Man, I'm never going to be invited on this stream again. Like, I had so many weeks to be prepared for this. Like, literally like a month ago. They're like, okay, you're going to be on the 14th. And I could have trained myself out of swearing. Did I? Did I heck? Alright. Let me move this. Oh, you might be interested to know that this little tripod that I have is balanced on top of an old ice cream tub. That is how I have gotten... where's my little sharp knife? But yeah, that's how I've gotten it to balance properly. How is this not... Oh, there we go. Let's move this sugar before it falls off and all over the place. Here we go. Just finding my knife. Be back in a second. Yeah. I've got a knife, 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 knife here in my heart. Here in my heart. Here in my heart. That shouldn't be good. You shouldn't have knives in your heart. Unless they are metaphorical knives. In which case, go for it. There we go. I don't even know what song that was. The only thing I have that I can relate that to is like an episode of The Simpsons I saw once. I think it was I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart, but you know, instead of joy, it's knives. Okay. Oh, it's sticky. Well, what did you expect, Helen? It's apricots. Okay. Alright, I have calmed down a lot since from when I began the stream because we are now into something very methodical and easy, which is just chopping and not cutting my own fingers off. Knife detected, security alerted. As it should be. Right. I'm probably really slow at chopping as well. Like, if anyone who has better cooking skills than me is watching me do this, I'll probably be like, oh, what an amateur. But you know what? That's partly the point. I am an amateur. And I refuse to become a professional. You will never catch me. It is weird, though. I often think about the things that, like, that I'm doing lately. And so many of them are just things that I've fallen into accidentally. Like this right now. When I started doing a baking stream over on my own Twitch channel, I was just playing about, you know, just messing around. Didn't expect anyone really to watch. I was just like, I want to do some baking, and people seem to like streaming right now. Maybe they will like to watch me baking. Also because I was so used to having a really terrible laptop that I didn't think that I could stream games, which it turns out I can because I did Deltarune as well. But it's weird how things turn out, isn't it? Like, even when I joined Rusty Quill, I was just like, gonna go play a game with some old friends and some new friends. And now look, I'm wearing a t-shirt with my own character on it. Never thought in a million years. Even though I had evidence for that, like, I could have gone and looked at the Rusty Quill Redbubble site and been like, oh, it's likely that people will end up making merchandise of the person or the creation or the situation that I make. But no, I was just like, yeah, let's go for it. And I think it's a decent way to live your life, frankly. I think it's not so bad. I think I'm very lucky, honestly. Okay, time to stick my finger in the milk again. Still hot instead of warm. Oh. So I can't, because of the way that my OBS is set up, I can't see very many messages at a time. I can only see like 4 at a time, but they all just say nice things about me, and that's very sweet. See, that's another thing I never imagined. I never imagined that people would like, you know, live in Australia and know who I am without, you know, me actually meeting them and stuff. Like, I can't describe to you how weird it is. Like, it's lovely, but it's weird. Ah. What shall I tell you about? I don't know. I'm seeing like some unfamiliar names in the chat, so I'm gonna give a lad update. But I'm gonna go from the beginning. So I am chatting to a lad, a very nice and kind lad. With I told him yesterday he had calm eyes, which he does. And we met through a really bizarre dating event, in which, how shall I put this? Part of the getting to know you activities involved us all standing in a big circle and doing like some tapping out of your energy. Like the guy leading the session was like, okay, so just like start at your hands and tap out the energy of your hands. And then like move up, tap out your arm. And we did it all over our body, including our butts. And so the guy that I am still talking to now is someone who I once stood in a room with, smacking my own bum. And he also was smacking his own bum. I'd love to say that our eyes met across the room mid bum smack, but they didn't. But he was the first person I noticed because he is 6'5", a giant of a man. But you know what? Seems like the bum smacking worked because, you know, I'm still chatting to him, aren't I? So yeah, that's going well. I'm going to watch The Shining with him soon because I'm trying to get him into horror films, and he's very cool with that because he wants to do it as well. He doesn't want to be like scared of stuff all the time. So we've been watching, what did I start him off with? I started him off with Crimson Peak, something very sort of mild. And then like moved on to like Sinister. We did Insidious 1 and 2. Did a break and did Twisted by Team Star Kid, which is just a parody of Aladdin in the middle. But yeah, we are going to do the film that I how shall I put it? A film that still genuinely freaks me out. I haven't seen it for a long time, but I remember being like quite deeply like disturbed by it, and so I'll be interested to see how he handles that. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm not trying to. I mean, I am kind of trying to scare him, but you know what I mean. Not in a bad way, not in a mean way. Okay, so I'm gonna put our apricots into this nice little bowl that I have, and after this we're gonna check on the milk, and I'm probably just gonna pour the milk into the mixture regardless because can't be bothered. I am a very impatient chef, so this is gonna go over here. I'm gonna move these off to the sink with ye. All right. Okay. This seems warm instead of hot now. Yeah. Where did I put? Oh, here's my crumpet mixture. Here we go. Yes, I have made scones before. I have made scones actually twice before, but the first time they actually went quite well. The second time I did it on camera and it was terrible, so I don't know what happened. So with a large wooden spoon, mix the warm milk and water into the flour mixture, then whisk for a few minutes. Nope, don't have a whisk, or at least the whisk I have is broken. until a batter is formed. All right, so let's see how this goes. I feel like this is too much liquid for this much flour, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? We're gonna find out. Here we go. Okay. Off with the saucepan. And now we do a little mix. Mix, mix, just a little mix. Oh wait, that is copyrighted. Never mind. Ooh, it immediately smells really yeasty. Like a good smell of yeast in this house. Oh, Steve Bread is in the chat. Okay. What exactly is a crumpet? You know what? That is a really, really good question. A crumpet is like a really thick pancake, but it tastes like bread and it has holes in it. That is my definition of a crumpet. Steve is committing pun crimes. Wonderful. Steve detected, security alerted. Okay. This says to just like mix until a batter is formed, and this definitely looks like a batter to me. Doesn't it look like a batter to you? I think it does. Yes, so the crumpet has holes in it. It's not a bread cloud because they're not that light. Do you know what? I should have gotten some from the supermarket and been like, I should have had a comparison thing. I should have had, here's what the professional shop bought one looks like, and this is what mine looks like. But you actually, instead of putting it in the oven, you put it in a pan, and that's why the bubbles should rise up through it. And the little holes that the bubbles leave behind should stay. Okay, all right. So let's hope that I didn't accidentally boil the yeast. If I did, then we'll just have to deal with it, won't we? All right. So I think that's our batter. That's our crumpet batter. I'm gonna have to be really careful that I don't accidentally like knock the webcam tripod and throw it into this bowl. Okay. So I'm gonna put the spoon away. We're gonna cover the bowl and hide its indiscretions and put it in a warm place, which for me means the top of my boiler. So enjoy some incidental music. Let me think of something. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a fishy. When the birds come in, dance to your daddy, sing to your mommy. Dance to your daddy when the birds come in. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a fishy. When the birds come in. Okay. I don't know the name of that song. I just remember it was on an advert for fish. Okay, so we've just got to leave that there for an hour, which means, where should I put? I'm just going to put that there. That can be nice and safe there. Which means we've got to move on to our scones, which means I've got to pick up my phone and have a look at my recipe. So, I don't use recipe books. I only ever look at recipes on the internet because I don't want to buy a whole book when oftentimes I end up doing everything from memory anyway. Not with some of these more complicated things, but just in general. Okay, grease a baking tray. That's what we're going to do first. Might be some clanging. I forgot to take the baking tray down. Okay. I'm also going to keep the wire rack out. Ugh, my nose is so stuffed up right now. Cream then jam. Oh yeah. My skirt does have pockets. Here are the Sorry, I'm trying to get the angle right. It has pockets. Okay. Have a little look at the spreadsheet, see if I've got to do anything yet. Oh, okay. We've hit £325. Oh my gosh! Thank you very much, everyone. That's amazing. I didn't know what. I don't know. I'm not good at getting my hopes up for stuff, so I didn't know what might happen. That's great. Thank you, everyone. Remember, if you want to hear me sing Big Boy Man, we've got to keep that donation coming. Okay, let's smear some butter on. Oh, where's a knife? I'll get this knife out again. Okay. Buttery, 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 butter. Oh my god, it won't fucking. Oh, sorry, that was another F-bomb. I don't think you could hear it very well because I was, making effort noises. Okay, there we go. Making it nice and shiny. The amount for Big Boy Man is quite high because it is a cursed song. So... sorry, I got really distracted just then. It is 1,500 for Big Boy Man. I will try and make it worth your while. And you know what? I'm sure it will be. Because I am fantastique. Yes, I'm just spraying the butter with my hand. You got a problem with that? I just... sorry, oh... I do everything with my hands. Here we go. Now I've got to wash the hand, of course, but it's worth it. I like to get in the corners. I like to get in the little cracks. Okay. So we have a nice greasy boy who's gonna go over on this table here. And check the spreadsheets. Okay, I'm checking the spreadsheet. Oh my god! Okay, we hit £572. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't this. Okay, so let me see if I can transition back. So you can see my face. Okay, so here is my embarrassing story from when I was a teenager. And I was like, I would have been, I think it was the summer between year 11 and the first year of sixth form. I went to a party and it was a really good party. And people were playing Guitar Hero, and I drank loads and loads of red wine. I don't think it was good red wine. I still don't like red wine because obviously what happened to me, a poor innocent 16-year-old, I guess. Don't underage drink. I did, but don't do like me. Anyway, I drank 2 bottles of red wine by myself, and then I was really sick, and I went upstairs and I was sick in the loo, and content warning for lots of sick. So I was sick in the loo, and people got worried, so they sent up my friend, who is a first aider, to come and check on me. I blocked the toilet with my sick. And then I threw up in the bath instead, and it was purple, just purple everywhere. It was terrible. So my dear friend, the first aider, was just sitting there like, oh Helen, oh no. And I was still drunk as well as sick. And she and I had like some silly teenage beef. And I was like very tearfully apologizing to her. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for doing that. I was such a bad friend. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? I was such a terrible person. And she was like, yeah, it's okay. And like patting me on the back. But obviously I didn't die. I didn't have like alcohol poisoning. And my dear friend, let's call her A, is still my friend today, and I recently read her thesis for her and gave her lots of proofreading and editing notes. And that's the end of the very embarrassing story when I blocked the toilet by being very, very sick in it. And I've never forgotten it. I don't even remember anything else from the night. I remember sitting on the sofa drinking wine and watch people play Guitar Hero. Then I remember being in the bathroom and like someone putting like a towel over me so I could go to sleep. And then I don't remember anything else from the rest of the night. That's all I remember. So don't drink 2 bottles of wine to yourself when you are 16 years old. Also, as an extra thing, one time, this was when I was legal, but it was still not a good idea. Everything was fine. I was out all night. I was drinking like probably spirits by that point. And I got home and I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt really sick and I knew I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom, even though the bathroom was directly opposite my room. So I opened my window and I was sick out onto the roof. And my dad caught me because the moss on the roof died. And he was like, it's all. He was like, what? Were you sick last night? And I was like, how did you know? And he was like, look at the roof. So I don't drink very much anymore. Apart from water. This is good, pure, holy water. No, not holy water. Sacred water? Good water. Anyway, so that's our first goal. I hope it pleased. And I will check back on that in another 15 minutes. I've also just realised that I did not check when I put the crumpets to rise. It was like 10 minutes ago, so at 3:30 we'll go have a look on them. Oh yes, hydrate, meds, stretch and snack. The next goal to reach is £750, where I will read you the little story I wrote about, well, you'll find out what it was about. It's only a little thing. It's like a paragraph long. But I was 6 and it was probably my first venture into fiction. Or even non-fiction. I don't remember. We'll see. It was 2:30. Fantastic. So, back we go. Hey, I'm getting really into this transition business. Check me out. Right, so, where did I put my... Oh, here's my phone. So we need... I'll get the measuring bowl out again. Oh, I can put the bread flour away again. Let me put that away. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. I can't. I'm never going to be on this channel again. I can't stop myself. 225 grams of self-raising flour. Okay. Do la da 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 da. I don't even know what that's from. That feels like it's from a very important and epic thing, but I don't know what it was. Okay, so here's our 225 grams of flour. Here is our bowl. So we're going to just sieve it in. I hope this bowl is big enough. Is this bowl big enough for the two of us? The two of us being my hands. Okay. Yeah. Do a little sieving. Can't think of something that rhymes with sieving. Living. Living rhymes with sieving, Helen. Okay. How much salt? A pinch of salt. Salty, salty, salty. Okay. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Add butter. So we need 50 grams of cold butter cut into pieces. So, I already had my butter out and it is still cold. So we're going to go with it. Oh, balls. Let's get the... Okay, it's only got water on it, so I'm just going to quickly try the chopping board. Okay. 50 grams, it says. So, why was I going to chop it into cubes and then measure it? Helen, what's wrong with you today? What's wrong with me is that I've got a big audience and I'm acting up. You can't tell me what to do. There we go. All right, so, let's adjust that a little bit. So it's at 0. There we go. And that is, that's almost exactly 50 grams. It just needs a little bit more. I don't know why, I just feel suspicious of this scale. I think, okay, that's definitely 50 grams, okay. Okay. That goes in the fridge. The scale goes over there. The butter goes on here. Do a little choppy. A little bit of chopping. Da 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 da. Is the Clover theme tune copyrighted? You know, for we all love Clover all over this land. Maybe it is. Maybe it's copyrighted to Clover. Maybe the big bosses at Clover are going to come along. Right. Okay. Nice little chunks. Little chunky butter. Alright. There we go. We're all good. Everything's fine here. There's nothing wrong going on here. There are no rituals happening. Okay. Add the butter. Alright. In it goes. And rub together with your fingertips until the mixture looks like breadcrumbs, and then stir in the sugar. All right, time to get our handsy wansies in here. Let's have a look what you're all chatting about, huh? Yes, UK scones are, they look a bit like, hi Iris Storm, thanks for following. American biscuits do look a bit like scones. I think I might have had an American biscuit while I was there, and I think it just tasted... No, I don't remember what it tasted like. It did not taste like a scone, I remember that. Because they're savoury in America, and here we usually have them with cream, jam, butter, that kind of thing. So it's not... It's really not a similar kind of use of a thing. I don't even know if this is like a similar process that people use. Let's see. Oh yes, cheese scones. We do have cheese scones. I don't like them. That's why I erased them from my memory. Sorry. Like, no offense to the cheese scone lovers, but I'm different. Oh, it's time for another song. I can't think of any royalty-free songs. Just gonna have to sing some classical music and pretend I'm on piano. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Me being a piano, folks. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, anyway. I'm sorry to the pianists. Does this look like breadcrumbs yet? I mean, I'm going to keep going a little bit. What do you think? Are these breadcrumbs? Or is it still just flour? Oh, I got flour everywhere. F for me. I feel like that wasn't enough butter. What do we think? Needs 2 more. F for baby shark. F. Oh. Oh. Is it? Needs more working. Okay. Okay, good. Anyway, that song that I was going diddly diddly to, that's a Chopin song. I think it was probably Nocturne number something. Nocturne in C, I don't know. Who knows? He did like 1 million nocturnes for piano. What else is royalty free? The Dracula song, I think, is not copyrighted. Da 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 ba da na 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 da da da. House of the Rising Sun? Really? Oh, Zolf's Sea Shanty. Oh, how's it go? I'm a lonesome drunken dwarven sailor. I am on the sea. I like to be on the sea whenever I do please. Or something like that. I like to be on the sea. I like it when I float. I want this boat to not sink. Please don't sink. Please don't sink, boat. I'm not good at sea shanties. They are not a part of my instinctive repertoire. For some reason, the Parks and Recreation theme tune just came into my head. I haven't watched that show for so long. It's going to be so weird to watch it with like Chris Pratt in it. There we go. This is looking more like breadcrumbs, isn't it? La da 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 da. Oi! There's always happy birthday, I guess. But oh yes, Jaffa cakes. We shan't enter that. Okay. I think this looks a lot more like breadcrumbs now. I think less flour on your fingers is a good sign. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat and I'm just gonna keep doing this. Yeah, looks crumbly, seems good. Jaffa cakes aren't biscuits. They're like just tiny flat cakes, I think. No, don't put a Jaffa cake in your tea. That would be terrible. You don't want your tea to taste like chocolate. This is probably controversial, but I feel like you shouldn't be dunking chocolate biscuits in tea, or at least not chocolate covered biscuits in tea, because the tea is hot, the chocolate on your biscuit will melt off, and then you'll just have melted chocolate in your tea, and that's not something that you want in your life. But if you put in like a bourbon, that's not so bad because the biscuit itself is chocolatey. What else? Tim Tams. I don't know what a Tim Tam is. What's a Tim Tam when they're at home? Wait, a Tim Tams, aren't they the Australian version of penguin? Oh. Oops. Oh no, the discourse. What have I done? Okay, I think this looks like breadcrumbs. My hands are fairly clean of flour. I'm just going to dust them off in the sink. Okay. And what's the next step? Stir in sugar and apricots. Okay. Oh no. Okay, my phone is not recognizing my finger because it still has flour on it. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, my phone is just refusing to scroll now. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay, it's all right. All is well. How much sugar was it? 25 grams. Where's the... Oh, it's here. Oh. Okay. Let's move that to one side. So I have a very limited amount of space in this kitchen. So that's why you see like all kinds of things just coming in and out of view. Like I'm just trying desperately to get everything in the right place. 25 grams of caster sugar in the right place without spilling everything. Well, without spilling as much things everywhere. I mean, you can see how much flour is on this countertop, and now sugar is on this countertop. So I can't help it. I'm just a messy creature. I cannot change this. Okay, that's enough sugar. So, okay, just to prove it, look at this. Look! Oh my gosh, it's on me. I've got flour on my boob. I hope boob is allowed to be said. Oh, it must be because a boob is a type of bird, isn't it? Or is it a booby? Well, I've said it like a million times now, so... Okay, in with the sugar. And out with the bad. I mean, next add the apricots. Okay. In we go. And stir it in. Probably not with this teaspoon. Oh, I put my... Well, we'll get a fork. Okay. Let's do a bit of that. And a little bit of that. Okay. You can say it, just not show it. Don't worry. Right now, my boobs are only being seen by me. I wish it was different, but can't always get what we want now, can we? Okay. Add milk. How much milk? 120 milliliters of milk. So, there's a measuring jug. And milliliters is here. 120. Okay. Okay. Wait, was that? Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Add milk and stir together and then knead with your hands. Okay? So I'm just dumping the milk in here. And then I'm adding a little bit more because we need to brush the tops of the scones later. So that's just gonna sit like a good child. And time to mix. Yeah, stir everything together and then knead with hands. So I'm just gonna, sorry, it's very thick. Get off my fork. Get off my fork. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then time to get my hands in there. Oh. What are other classical? Oh, I know. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Preheat the oven to 220 degrees centigrade. Do 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 do. I'm just getting my floured surface out. So, because I think this looks very much like a dough. Sorry, I did not explain. I think it looks like a dough. It is leaving some, so I'll just do this a little bit more. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You know how it goes. So I'm going to put some flour on here. I'm also going to wash my hands. Let me see. Oh. Frere Jacques. Sorry, I have a list of some songs written on my fridge, but I'm not actually able to go over and look at them very often, which is why I keep forgetting. Let's think. Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sonnez les matines, sonnez les matines, ding dang dong, ding dang dong. I always preferred the French version to the English version. Like, Brother Jack just is not the same. There we go. Oops. Okay, that's quite. Well, we'll just have a little. We'll just spread it out. We'll spread the floury love. There we go. And before I get to rolling, I'm gonna have a look at the spreadsheet and see if I have to do anything else yet. Ooh! Okay, about 10 minutes ago, we hit £750. Well, we actually hit £827, sorry, but we hit the 750 goal. So, we're well on our way to getting me to drink a cocktail, aren't we? So it's time for a little story. Oops. So, let's get back to story time. Hello again. It is I. So I marked the place in the book with little picture I did of myself. I don't know, this looks like maybe 4 or 5 years old. What does it say inside? It says, my name is Helen Gould, my hair is black, my eyes are brown, I live in the place that I grew up. And as my little baby fingerprints. Anyway, the other thing to show you, this is the drawing that I did. There we go. Don't know how well you can see that. That's the drawing I did of the story that I wrote. So, let me see. It looks like there's a house and me on a horse and some feral cats. No, okay, that's chickens and maybe goats, I think. And a tree, and they're in a bubble. I don't know what else is going on there. So here we go. My Adventure with a Horse by Helen Gould. In the summer, I went on a holiday in a car to a farm. There were 2 horses. One was brown and one was white. There were 2 goats. They were both creamy brown. There were some hens in the hen house at the farm. I went on one of the horses' back, and it threw me off its back because it wasn't trained. I landed in some muddy cowpat at the back of the farm cottage. I got up and got out of the field because I was afraid the cows would run at me. The best bit of the holiday was landing in the muddy cowpat. That must have been an absolutely terrible holiday. Oh, also, this was me. Sorry, that's the cupboard where I keep all my things. But that's little Helen with my 2 massive plats. Right then. What were we doing? We were going to roll out the dough. So let's get out. Oh no, where's the rolling pin? Oh, it's over there. A rolling pin? I do like rolling pins. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It is nice to have something readily available that you can defend yourself with if necessary. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some, just gonna put some flour on that, and that's just gonna, we're just gonna have to deal with that. So, okay, well, here's the dough. Oh, sorry, I forgot to transition back. Transition. Okay, super important question, bourbons or custard creams? Bourbons, absolutely. I like both, but between them, I'll always choose a bourbon. So, let me, yeah, there we go. Go. All right, so there was a little discussion in the Discord happening over how I'm going to cut these out because I famously do not have cookie cutters or anything like that. So I'm just going to use a glass. I'm just going to dip it in flour and use it. So one of the things that I think went wrong last time, I think this looks quite good actually. I like the way that the apricots are just like peeping through. I don't have whiskey glasses, but I've got those little glasses. So a thing that Nutella used to do is they used to sell Nutella in these little glass-shaped pots. So I've got some of those. So I'm going to use... Oh, it's wet. Time to dry the glass, but that's what I'm going to use. Ugh. All right. So a glass like this. So this used to be full of Nutella, but they were really cool for like a child-sized glass of juice, you know? All right. So I have to dip this in flour. I'm doing my best. I might just dip this straight into the flour bag. Yep, that's what I did. It didn't work very well. Okay, so off we go. Okay. So there's one. It still seems quite flat. Like, I'm not sure how much this is going to rise, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't have enough space to show you this and also me putting them on the tray, so just trust me that I'm putting them on the tray, and I'll show you at the end. Okay, so there's one. Okay. Scone deux. There we go. Scone number 2. Okay. Scone number 3. Alrighty. Here we go. Come on. Out we come. Just gonna shove those in a little bit. Number 3. Oops. We'll pretend we didn't see that, won't we, children? Okay. All right. That's number... Sorry, I'm being really quiet because, oh no. Because if I start talking, then this happens and it just falls apart in my hands. Okay. Number 4. And number 5. Okay, I think we can get another 3 or 4 out of this. So I'm just gonna put this over there. And we're gonna push this back together and then re-roll it out. Okay. Oops. Let me squish it a bit more. Okay. Let's see. Crumpets and scones to the tune of the Addams Family. I've just realised I don't know if I've been pronouncing scones like consistently throughout this stream. Like, I seem to alternate between scones and scones lately. My natural pronunciation of it is scones. But there is ongoing debate within Britain about the correct way to pronounce it. There we go. All right, so 1. Come on. Out you come. Good girl. All right. 2. Come on. You can do it. Believe in you. Yeah. Okay. So this is that's 7 in total. So I think we're probably going to get like 9 or 10 out of this. Another one. 8. Is that gonna... We can try. Yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, again. That was a very quiet F-bomb. I'm hoping that you didn't pick up on it. There we go. Okay, so once more, going to sort of... I think we're probably only going to get 2 out of this last one. This is probably going to be the last bit we can do. Okay. 1, 2, and oi, 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 stop sticking. There we go. All right, and I'm probably just gonna like mush this up a little bit and just put it straight on the pan and we'll see. There we go. This one's gonna be very large, probably. Okay, so there's the one I just squished together, and here's another one. So we're just gonna put those on there. So 1, 2, and this last one. Okay, so we have 12 scones now, so they are going to go into bake for 12 to 15 minutes. Does it say where in there? Just says bake. Oh, I need to brush them with milk. Okay. Gonna get my little brush out. It is weird, the things that I do have in my kitchen, the things I don't. Like, I don't have a proper whisk, but I do have like a pastry brush. Okay, so in it goes into the milk, and we're just going to gently brush the children. Gentle, gentle. Cover them in milk. I don't know if you can hear that, but my neighbours upstairs are moving their furniture around or something, and they do this a lot. And I don't know how it is that upstairs neighbours all over the world constantly are moving like big things of furniture everywhere. Like, do I do that to the people below me? Like, do I get up unconsciously in the middle of the night and try and move my table? Am I like that to that? I mean, more honestly, like, the noise pollution I make is probably just me laughing really loudly and no one being able to tell what I'm laughing at because I've got my headphones in. Oh, and the singing, obviously. Okay. And the last one on the edge. All right, there we go. 12 to 15 minutes. My oven is fan assisted, so I'm gonna go for 12 minutes. So by the time these are baked, we should have crumpets. But we'll see. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, in they go. In it goes into the sink. I will say one thing, which is that this is not as much mess as I usually cause. But as you can see, that's really not saying much. All right, I'm just going to put some things away, and then I'm going to check the spreadsheet again. Away goes the sugar. Away goes the chopping board and the little sharp knife. Away goes the flour. And away goes this bowl. And now, just gonna grab some disinfectant wipes. Oh, there we go. And we're just gonna sweep a bit of this up and into the sink, or the sort of sink area. There we go. That looks better. Do you know what? One of the things that... So before, like literally almost... About 12 o'clock, I started watching this show called Top Chef, which is... It's basically just like Master Chef, but it's American, so it's much more dramatic. I only watched the first episode, but regardless of what happens or what goes on in today's, like, by the end of this stream, at least I will not have been a professional chef making a dish for a customer who has dipped my finger into the customer's sauce and licked it. Like, at least I will not have done that. Okay, Right. Let's have a look in the spreadsheet. Total. We passed 1,000! Literally just now. We are now at 1,047. I can't believe this. This is great. Okay. So, mods, can you please run a poll, let it run for like 30 seconds, and just have the options as the numbers from 1 to 9 so that people can choose what goes into my cocktail. In fact, if people squint really hard, they can probably see where I keep all of my alcohols. So, oh my gosh, there was actually like a bot command for that. Okay, let me switch over to the, to this one. There we go. I'm not making a Bloody Mary. That is like one of the cocktails I would hate. Like, I don't understand tomato juice. I don't understand anything that goes into it. Ah, man, applause, big claps for our moderators. They're all wonderful. While people are deciding on that, I'm going to actually open the crumpet ring case. Yes, I think the crumpets are coming out at past, so that's in 10 more minutes. Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna... So this is what the crumpet rings look like. Just very just what they sound like, a ring. Where shall I put? I'll put them on I'll get a plate out. I'll put them there. I'll be interested to see whether the thing has actually risen, because I am still worried that I boiled the yeast and accidentally murdered them. But we'll see. So, just to let you know, ooh, I just realised I don't know how to figure out what the winner of the poll is. Anyway, so what I should be doing is greasing the insides of the crumpet rings, but instead I'm going to make a cocktail. I know. I'm going to look on the Twitch myself. Ooh. A spicy Bloody Mary. Good Lord. Oh, and I'll call it any time. Like, give it like 30 seconds, a minute. Whenever. Oh. Ooh. I can already smell the scones. Like, I'm gonna look through the winner is number 7. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Anil. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The winner is pomegranate and rose gin liqueur. So, let's have a look at what's in my fridge that we can put with that, okay? I think I might actually have like a rose cordial thing in here. Yes. Oh, no, it's rosé. What is this? Sparkling rosé grape juice drink. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. We can handle that. Let's go with pomegranate and rose. Rosé juice drink. And what else should we put in there? Cranberry juice. I wonder if I've got anything. So I've got pomegranate, rose, cranberry. Should I put some lime? Maybe? We'll see. I've got my I've got my fingerprints on it. Let me polish this up a little bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the liqueur in, then I'm going to pour the juice in, and then I'm going to pour the juice drink in. I'm going to get some ice cubes out as well. So, got some lemon. Oh, I threw my little knife into the sink. All right, give me 1 second, gang. Okay. First things first, ice. Because I am very, very balls. Sorry, I'm not balls. What I meant to say was warm, but I dropped my knife on the floor. Okay, that is newly clean again. So let's crack some of these ice. Oh, I know. If I swap back to here, let's have a look. I'm transitioning so much. Since I learned how to do this, I'm just smacking that button so many times. So we're going to fill this with lots of ice. Ugh. And 2 more. There we go. We've got ice in the cup. I feel like that's a song, but I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna put the gin liqueur in. So, okay, that's decent. It's not, this is gin liqueur and not gin, so it's not very strong, so that'll probably be fine. Back it goes on top of the fridge. Going to shake up the cranberry juice. Throw some of that in there. Ooh, what a nice colour. Put that back in the fridge. And then I'm gonna put this weird grape juice drink thing in it. All right. Doesn't it look pretty? And, oh, let's move that. This one might leak. I'm just gonna do a little bit of like, oops. Well, that's not gonna be any use to anyone. Ooh. The smell of lemon zest is so nice. Okay. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'm just going to put a little curl of that in the middle. So, there we go. All right. And now I'm going to take a little sip. Oh, that tastes so nice. Because first you get like the grape and cranberry, and then you get the pomegranate. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. And it tastes so summery. Like, it just makes me think of sitting outside in a garden. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So there is our cocktail made. I will absolutely make that cocktail again, but the thing is, the real actual trick to always making a cocktail that you would make again is to always just get ingredients that you like. So that's our cocktail done. This is so this is so amazing. Like, just so you know, like, this is just what, like, I don't know the Lady Gaga meme, but you know, which is like incredible, stupendous, never been done before. Like, thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much. Oh, no, I'm not gonna transition back. I'm gonna move this knife away though, because it's time to check on the scones. And I don't really have high hopes for them. But we're going to see anyway. Oh no! Yeah, they didn't do well. Please, F for the scones. They did not rise at all. They are They did not do anything. Oh no. The only one that kind of worked out was the one that I sort of just like threw together. They're so small. They're still fine. They still look good. Man, I'm just gonna have to throw this whole recipe away. Cause like, it's clearly not the one. It's clearly no good whatsoever. But you know what? That's what trial and error is for. Now I know I can throw that recipe away. So I'm just going to transfer these quickly. Can I pick this one up okay? Yeah, this one is actually a decent scone. Like, actually rose a bit. Maybe I'm overworking the dough or something. Oh, let me get a spatula. There we go. Okay. The glasses suck the air out of them and they don't rise. Oh. Oh, that's smart. That makes sense. Okay. Fair enough. Man, I'm not like too disappointed because like oh, what was that? For Steve. So, what? Oh, okay. I'm not used to hearing the the little alert thing. It's very weird to suddenly have your laptop talk to you. Okay. Oh, whoops. These will still taste really good. I am sure of it. Aww. 100 bits. Oh, okay. Also didn't incorporate air because I was stirring instead of whisking. Aww. Okay. Well, you live and learn. Ooh. The pun lord's work. Okay. Well, I have learnt my lesson. Right, I'm gonna move these over here. I don't know where to put the tray. The tray is gonna go on my chair. Oh, there goes that knife again. Oh, okay. Let me see. Thank you, Tafira and B-Ease. And how do I scroll down on this? And Molietsu. And Shannon is lost. And Molietsu again. And how do I make this go? Oh, I'm so lost and lonely. Thank you, Daytime Ghosts. Why is this all happening? Who? Thank you, Blahaj. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop thanking everyone because I'm just gonna be standing here reading everyone's name. Aw, thank you. Oh, thank you, Anilert. No, Analert. And thank you, Charlie Fritz. And thank you, CC Vitani. And thank you, Nameless Idiot. And thank you, Pratchett Twitch. And thank you, Wrong Socks and Foot. Oh, there's so much going on. Oh, Mike just texted and said, you're on a hype train, it's okay. I have only the barest knowledge of what that means, but okay, I trust Mike, okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, got it. Let's put this on my chair. Oh, it's so hot in here. Okay, it is well past time to get our crumpets out.
Thanks, Helen. We will eat the scones.
Aw, I will also eat the scones, thank you. Oh, what's all this? Okay, it's time to get the crumpet batter out. So we'll see if... so we'll see what it looks like.
Scones for Jackson.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Just
Crumpet's time is
tiptoe
best time.
through the tulips with me. Woo! All right, it rose. This is a lot more batter than we had before. So, actually, I'm going to cover it over again because we still need to do a little bit of prep. So I'm just going to put that over there. Where did I just... Oh, I put my phone on it. We need to generously grease the insides of the crumpet rings and add a knob of butter into a preheated non-stick frying pan. Okay, so...
Yay for crumpets.
Yay for crumpets indeed. Let's get some butter out. I keep putting that knife into the sink and I keep kneading it again. Ugh, how silly of me. Can you ever forgive me? Okay. Just tiptoe through the tulips with me. Okay. I'm just going to cut a little bit off there and we're going to grease our crumpet rings. Just going to wipe, 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 wipe. It says generously, so we're going to do it a few times. Oh, my desktop audio is muted and that's why we can't hear the shout outs. Okay, I'm going to unmute it. So from now on you should be able to hear them. Sorry. I always keep my desktop audio like muted by habit in case like, I don't know, a video randomly starts playing or something terrible happens because you never know. With technology, you just never know. All right. Ah, I'm getting lots of messages from Mike. Can you hear that? There's like a really weird squeaky noise going on outside. It's probably the neighbour's kids upstairs, like playing on a whistle or something. That was weird.
For Helen's brilliant vibes.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I do try to have good vibes because, you know, I have no rational reason. But there's nothing wrong with not having a rational reason for things. I'm interested in how short these crumpet rings are because most crumpets are like quite thick. So, you know, we'll just have to find out. Also, this butter is just melting straight into my hand. This is very messy.
The very best vibes.
The very best vibes. This is the house of vibes, as that TikToker would say. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn the hob on. It says medium to low heat. So my hob is on number 7. I'm just going to drop the rest of that butter in there and then wipe my hands off. Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Just tiptoe through the tulips with me. Genuinely, this cocktail is so refreshing. Oh yeah, I sing all the time. Literally all the time. Okay. I'm going to add a bit more butter because I really don't want this to stick. So that much more is going to go in. Also, I will repeat, I am not here to teach anyone anything. I am not a professional baker. I am a barely competent cook doing my best. Okay. Place the crumpet rings into the frying pan and add approx 2 tablespoons, just under half full, of the crumpet mixture into each ring. So I'm just gonna move this saucepan around a little bit. So I've got butter coating the whole thing. I think it's time to transition again because we're going to be... there we go. Because I'm not going to be doing much business over down here anymore. Okay. So, in with the crumpet rings we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got our crumpet mix here. 2 tablespoons, just under half full, it says. So, got my tablespoon. Oh, it's so light and fluffy. 1, 2, a little bit more for that one, I think. And 1. Gosh, this is so light and airy. This is like scooping foam. 2, 1, 2, and 1, and 2. Okay. So just to where should I show? I'm going to show you up here. This is what it looks like. Really bubbly. Looks like just looks like foam, really. So cook on a medium to low heat for approximately 10 minutes until the surface has bubbled, formed holes, and has dried out. Okay, so we're gonna leave our spatula out here, and I'm just gonna watch them for a little bit. I can hear them starting to like bubbly. What else? I think, oh, what was that? Oh, it was the spoon falling into the mixture. Poor spoon. It succumbed to the bubbles. As we all do, every now and then. Okay. Gonna do a quick check on the spreadsheet. See if it's time for a sing-song again yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, friends, we have hit £1,227. I might have to think of another goal. No, wait, we've got goals up to 2,000. So we're at 1,227, and at 1,500, I'm singing Big Boy Man, just as a little reminder. So I'm just gonna let's just look at our crumpet friends. See, I have quite a lot of mixture here, though. So what I think I will do is I will do this first batch and then maybe a second batch, and then like if there's still more left in here after that, you know, we'll see. Gonna have a little drinky. I know what I'll do. I'm going to taste test that one scone that rose a little bit. So, I'm going to get a little plate out. Here is the one scone that I dare to call successful. And it's a mess, but I love it all the same. And you'd be surprised how many people that goes for as well. Even if you are a mess, people will still love you anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to cut through that. Just going to show you the insides, which sounds sinister, I know. It's that's the crumb. That's what our crumb looks like. Going to put some butter and jam on it because I don't have any cream today. I'm very sorry. So get this, some strawberry jam. I mean, technically this isn't butter. This is just like flora, just like a margarine thing. But I prefer margarine. Oh, well, it fell right off my knife, so I'll just deal with that later. But yeah, I prefer margarine to butter most times because it's easier to spread. I can't be bothered with, you know, constantly ripping all your toast and stuff. Do you know what? I once dated this guy who just could not spread anything on toast. Like, he just was absolutely unable of spreading anything on toast without then ripping it. And you just end up with, like, this decimated bread. Okay, I'm doing one side with jam and one side without. Okay. Anyway, he's not a bad ex of mine. Most of my exes are exes for really good reasons. I mean, all breakups are usually for a good reason. No, that's incorrect as well. What am I trying to say? Breakups are complicated. I've had a lot of breakups with people where it's because of bad behaviour. But the ex I'm talking about, who was terrible at toast, just got a big load of margarine here, just sitting there. He's actually a good boy, and I like him. Ooh. Ooh, I need to flip over the crumpets. Let's reject that. Well, how do I do that? Remove each ring as the crumpet should shrink away from the sides, but be careful as the rings will be extremely hot. No duh. Alright. Gonna move that off the heat. Gonna... Oh. Yeah. Okay, they're a lot flatter than I thought they would be, so next round I will put a little bit more mixture in there. Okay, so I've removed the crumpet rings, flipped the crumpets so the tops can brown. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on the heat with you. Okay, and so then how am I meant to? Oh, okay. Again, touching hot things with my fingers, even though I know they're hot. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to use tongs. For the next batch. These are very hot. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to leave those turned over for a little bit, so let me try the scone. So I'm going to try the butter. Oh, the scone was still warm, so the butter melted a little bit. Oh. It's soft, has a little crunchy crust. Tastes like a scone. I don't know what to say. Yes. That is a thumbs up from me. Okay. Yeah, scones are good. We all praise the scones. Now time for the crumpets. Gonna get a different plate out. Ooh. Alright then. Alrighty then. Alrighty tighty. Okay. So, this is what our scones look like. Now they've been browned on both sides. They are extremely hot. Don't worry about my fingers. I'm developing the famous Teflon fingers that everyone's mum and or auntie has. So, Yeah, they look very good, very buttery, very nice. I will try these later when they will not completely burn the roof of my mouth. So I'm going to put that in the corner over there. And we're going to make our next batch. So I think that probably means putting more butter in the pan. I should just get this butter out and leave it out. Okay. So we're going to give it another go. And I'm going to see if I can make the crumpets like a bit taller. Ooh. God, the spoon is just slowly sinking further and further into the batter. Whoops. Knife. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that off. Put it back on the heat. We'll let that melt. Oh. Come on. Go all the way around. Good butter. Very good. Oh, also, if you haven't seen a cooking stream of mine before, I do often end up talking to the ingredients and inanimate objects. So, in we go. I just realised that I forgot to grease these with butter, but I'm gonna... I mean, they shrunk away from the sides a lot, so I'm hoping that shouldn't be too much of a big deal. But in we go again with more foamy crumpet mix. Shut up, sirens. So I live, I've said it many times because this happens many times when I'm streaming. I live right on a main road, and the road I live on is like the most direct route to between like 2 or 3 different suburbs. So I'm constantly getting emergency services and like really loud like delivery drivers and stuff going by. And it's really annoying when you're trying to record audio for stuff. Okay. So then we just leave that. Okay. Yeah, that they do feel really loud. Like they don't have to be this loud. Oh. Hello, Keemanan. Hello. Oh, like the bread, the Indian bread with keema in it. Yeah. That reminds me. I got asked. I can't remember how many streams it was ago. Maybe it's just the last stream. But I was asked if I'd ever make anything like any kind of Indian food, and I was like, yeah. And then I started thinking, oh. And I said something about how it's hard to get strong smells out of my flat, which it is. But the real reason that I haven't often made Indian food in here is because I'm like intimidated by it, and I just realized that recently, that it's just like they seem like really complex, and I feel like if I tried to make it, I would mess it up. But I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Like the next stream I do on my own channel, I'm gonna give it a go on my own. I'm gonna try and make a chicken pathia, I think. Right. Oh. Thank you, Keemanan. Oh, hey, Sasha. Aw, thanks for joining. I'm going to do another check on here. Yeah, we're still on like 1,200. That's cool and fine. That's good. I'm going to touch the crumpets. Oh, those are decent now. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on one while its siblings are cooking over here. Okay. This is going to taste so buttery, which is good. Butter is a good taste. Okay. Mmm. That's really interesting. It was like lots crunchier than I thought it would be. It tastes great though. Yes. Good crumpets. Good crumpets for all. Okay. These ones need to be flipped. So, once again, we will do our little thing with the tongs. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe that it's the scones that have been more of a problem. Like, ostensibly the more difficult one. Oh, whoops. I said that they were more difficult and then just... There we go. Ooh. Ooh, this one's a big boy. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave those for a few seconds. Yeah, you can put anything you want on a crumpet. I won't judge. Put like, I don't know, Nutella, peanut butter, marmalade, Marmite, whatever you like. Yeah. Yes. I've got a big thick crumpet over here. I'll show you in a second. In fact, am I gonna need? We're gonna need a bigger plate. Right. Don't know why I didn't think ahead on that. Okay. All right. So you can go in the sink with all the rest of the enormous pile of washing up. You are gonna come out. 1, 2. Oh, big lad. 3. And 4. These are still like a lot shorter than I usually know them as being, so we're still gonna, we can make it go bigger. Right. In we go with more butter. Here is, oh, gosh, calm yourself. Have some decorum. Manners. All right, there we go. It's more like it. Crikey. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your repeatedly counting to 4 stream with Helen. I'm just gonna like pour some of this in, just see. Oops. Okay, that one's gonna get too big. Sorry. Well, we'll see what happens with the one that I have just accidentally filled right up to the rim. Oh dear, and that's dripping everywhere now. Just gonna run this around there and across here. Oh, please don't spill over. I've tried so hard to make you round. I bought special rings for you and everything. Don't betray me now. But yeah, this one is the biggest scone we've got so far. So we shall we'll see if we can defeat that. Future big lad. You can probably use like a proper cookie cutter because literally all these they're just metal rings. So as long as it's like tall enough. Ooh, we're at 1,427 pounds. Ooh, you're so close to a big boy man. So close. the big boy man approaches. Oh, this crumpet is properly spilling over. I'm very sorry. We'll see how you go. We'll keep an eye out on you. I think I can put this away because I've got the hang of it now. I'm just gonna let's put it on top of the cupboards there. Oh, right. Well, I'm just gonna. Well, I'll just observe. I just went and just looked into the sink with despair. Okay. Ooh, Bryn's here. Hello, Bryn. Okay. Ooh, Bryn's got a little present next to his name. For those who don't know, Bryn has also been in the Magnus Archives. Bryn is the guy who's scared of spiders, and he's also on the Rusty Quill gaming podcast with me, playing a halfling called Hamid, who is a friend. Is there anything else I need to do other than look at the crumpets? I don't think there is. I think it's mostly chatting time. I mean, we're nearly done with the stream. As I thought, this has taken about 2 hours. So, hang on, I've got to rescue them. Are you okay? Are you okay in there? Oh. Okay. Sorry, it started to smoke quite a worrying amount. So I was like, Woo! Oh, I killed the big one. Never mind. I'll flip the others over. They are very much like pancakes on the top. They've still got all the batter and stuff. There we go. Just gonna... Whoops. Looks like my latest batch is going to be the messiest one. Okay, I've got to stop trying to get that one out. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I need to take this ring off. Maybe I should just flip it with the ring on it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And maybe now I can try and take the ring off from this direct. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is a big, beefy crumpet. That's how I wanted it, but at what cost? Okay. Turn this over. Okay, so I'll show you in a minute what I've done. That's basically all of the batter gone. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna flip this one. Ooh, oh dear. Biggest lad of all. I'm very sorry. Oh, he didn't turn out too bad. Here he is. Here is our strongest boy. Slightly dented, but still present. A friend. He does look like a pie. Okay, So, I have enough batter in here for one more crumpet. Should I do it? I think I'll do. Okay. All right. One more crumpet. Oh, sorry. Just to round it off. Come on, in you go. One more crumpet for Helen's stream. It's just one more crumpet for Helen's stream. That's actually a Meatloaf song, but maybe he won't mind since I've changed the lyrics. Okay. All right. We get our ring. We put the ring on the pan. We put the pan on the heat. We spoon all the batter. Spoon it. Spoon. Spoon it. Okay. Now we're done. Got batter everywhere. Got a massive mess. But honestly, that's how I like it. And we'll just let you... is that the right... No, that's the wrong hob. That's the wrong hob. We'll just let you cook. And we'll put the butter away for now. And I'll show you what happened to... I accidentally moved this one too fast. And we've got a little... This one's got a little skirt on it. So, whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Got another email. It's just a work thing. It's Sunday, I don't need to look at it. Floppy boy. Yes. A floppy boy and a lovely lad. Ooh, we hit it. We hit 1,500. We're at 1,547. Okay, all right. I need to... Okay, so... I did actually write the lyrics for Big Boy Man somewhere, and now I've got to find them. It's not in that one. Is it in here? Yes. All right. Okay. Because big man, he's a big boy man. Big boy man, he's a big boy man. Wow, big man. Big man's here. Ooh, you stinky little man. Ooh, big man's cool. Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Ben. Do you know what? Genuinely, I would love to go and have a chat with Tim. We should do a jazz album. I'd like that. All right. So, on that note, we're going to look at our last crumpet. I think we can remove the ring with our salad tongs, I think these are. And we're going to flip the crumpet. Give it a little
I love
tap.
Helen.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so we're basically
Big boy man writes.
I'm going to finish my cocktail. And I hope that I hope that you have enjoyed this. It has been fun. I tried the scones. I did try. I'm very hot. I'm very sweaty. But this has been a good time, and I'm very glad that we did it together. And thank you so much for donating to the Black Curriculum. I'm going to save my crumpet. There's our last one done. Move that off the heat so it is safe. Here is my massive pile of crumpets now. And let's see if I have any closing housekeeping. I think I just need to say some of the other stuff that I've been saying. Thank you very much for joining me and for joining in with Rusty Quill, and thank you so much for donating. I'm very glad that we hit the big man goal. Once again, Rusty Quill is an entertainment company and podcast network with our 3 weekly podcasts that most of you should know about, but if not, Magnus Archives, Rusty Quill Gaming, and Stellar Firma. You can find us on Twitter at the Rusty Quill. Our website is rustyquill.com, and the Patreon is patreon.com/rustyquill. If you are interested in me as a person, you can find me on Twitter at electo101. And other than that, I think we're done here. I've got like 20 crumpets to eat. So I'm gonna start the music again and like do my last transition of the day. And I hope you had lots of fun, because I did. And thank you all for being there once again. We shall catch you later, I guess. Let's see if I can do this. Okay.